Pesky Pelican. Don't let the name in that picture fool you. This place has got a specialized Midwestern menu. And who better to tell us about it than our Fox 13 viewer and restaurant guide for the day, Miss Cara Brockman, joined by her husband, Moe. So, Cara, where exactly do you hail from?
St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh, gateway to the West. Well, do you care to share some of your favorite hometown flavors with me?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
All right. I'm sorry to admit that I did not know that St. Louis had much of like local flavors other than ribs. I'm familiar with St. Louis ribs.
Right. Well, there's a special cheese. It's called Provel Cheese. You can only get in the St. Louis area.
Okay.
It's absolutely amazing. It's stretchy. It's gooey. You'll never forget it once you have it.
It is its own menu here.
We are going to start with the St. Louis style pizza, just the cheese only. We're going to do the Gerber. We're also going to do the toasted ravioli, and then for dessert, we'll do the gooey butter.
How does someone from St. Louis, one, end up in the Tampa Bay area, and then two, discover a local restaurant that has a St. Louis specific menu?
Came down on vacation about 13 years ago. Time of our lives that I'm going to live here one day. And a few years later, we came down to the Gulfport area.
So I've known Dan, the owner, for years, just through different events and different things related to craft beer.
He had bought a restaurant. He was brewing beer there, and he had some good food.
I had no idea that it had anything to do with St. Louis. And then we just popped in.
And it was like looking at the menu, I'm like, you've got to be joking me.
Her eyes
like,
just bug out of her head.
And there's the cheese, there's the St. Louis thing.
She's like, oh my God, they have Provel cheese.
It's a cracker thin crust. It's just a taste of home.
Now, Moe, the first time that you had this Provel cheese, was that after you had moved to St. Louis?
I'm like, what is St. Louis style pizza? It sticks to the roof of your mouth, that cheese. And it was very unique, and I'm like, this crust, I love it.
It has a different mouthfeel. That's a word that people use, I'm pretty sure. Mouthfeel. I want to try one of those ravioli.
Yep, that goes next.
What's inside this? Is it just a cheese ravioli?
No, it's beef.
So there's not Provel cheese in this?
No, oddly enough, there's not. All right, what do you want to try next?
Oh, we gotta go Gerber next. I like that it's garlic bread sandwich in it.
The cheese with the garlic.
A different cheese.
There's always a special place in your stomach for the gooey butter cake.
Describe this thing to me.
It's soft, it's warm, it is a combination of buttery flavors and cake flavors and a little bit of caramel on there.
Never had anything like it anywhere else.
I was about to say the same thing. I have never had anything like this. Cara, I love that you truly accidentally, had no idea, found a little taste of your Midwestern hometown here. And what's more, that anybody out there can experience a little taste of St. Louis without ever having to leave the Bay Area. And it's for those reasons that you say the Pesky Pelican deserves to be a Bay Area best. Thank you so much for introducing us to this place. Moe, thanks. Thank you.
And if you'd like to check out the Pesky Pelican, the information is right there on your screen. And if you want to see some of the other places named a Bay Area best, head over to Chip's Facebook page and look for the interactive map.